June 24th through July 6th is when you're starting to be allowed to use the permissible fireworks. The permissible fireworks are any of the fireworks that don't go up in the air and they don't explode. Ground spinners, fountains, those type of items is what's legal starting today through July 6th. If it goes up in the air or explodes, it's still not legal year-round. So any kind of bottle rockets, firecrackers, Roman candles, those are still not legal any time of the year. So all the fireworks that you buy here in the city of Phoenix should be the permissible type or the novelty items. Novelty items are your smoke bombs, your sparklers, those type of items. Those are allowed year-round. They're not affected by the law. Even though the permissible fireworks are allowed under the new law, here in the city of Phoenix, we're still saying you don't have to use fireworks. They're still very dangerous. They can catch a lot of stuff on fire. We had a fire recently at the beginning of June. A young boy was using a sparkler. He ended up catching his house on fire. We got some pictures over there of that fire, how big that fire got because of a sparkler. We've had a lot of different fires because of fireworks. So just because they're permissible doesn't mean they're actually safe. So today we're going to show you what's permissible, and they can still catch stuff on fire and they can still hurt you. If you go to our website, phoenix.gov/fire, we put a sheet on there and we try to do it more like a traffic signal. So anything that you see in the green box is the novelty items. That's what's legal year-round. It's not affected by the law. What you see in the yellow box, that's the new stuff that's allowed. It's called permissible fireworks, allowed starting today through July 6th, and once again around the New Year's Eve. And what's in the red box, that's what's not legal any time of the year. That's your bottle rockets, your Roman candles, those type of items. The new law is supposed to be easier than it was last year. Last year was very confusing for the folks. You could buy fireworks in the city of Phoenix, but you couldn't use them. You can go to other cities and buy them and use them. The new law makes it equal across the board for all the cities. What you can buy in Phoenix, you can use in Gilbert. What you can buy in Gilbert, you can use in Phoenix, as long as they're the permissible type. If you sell illegal fireworks or you're using the illegal fireworks, it's a $1,000 fine. So if you go to a store and you see bottle rockets or firecrackers, call the fire prevention office. We'll send an inspector out there to see exactly what they're selling. If you see someone setting off firecrackers in your neighborhood, call the police non-emergency number and they'll send an officer out to check it out for you. Just because the fireworks are permissible and allowed under the new law doesn't mean they're safe. They're still very, very hot. Sparklers can go up to 1,400 degrees. They can burn you, they can cause fire, and that's what we're going to kind of show today. Even though they're legal, they're still not safe. The first one we're going to show is a sparkler up against a hot dog. The hot dog is going to represent someone's hand. So a sparkler can burn up to 1,400 degrees. And if you touch that to your finger or your friend's finger, this is the type of damage you're going to inflict. It's going to be severe burns almost instantly. So imagine if that was your finger that sparkler is touching. Next thing we're going to show is trying to simulate if the firecracker or illegal fireworks were to go off in your hand. This happens all the time where you light a firecracker and the fuse goes real quick and it ends up blowing up in your hand and it causes major damage to your hand. So that's what this is going to simulate. So firefighter Manfredi will bring that close to you. So imagine if that M80 went off in your hand. That's the kind of damage that we see typically if a firecracker or an M80 goes off in your hand. Severe damage. And remember, sparklers are novelty items, so they're allowed year-round. So imagine if you were playing with a sparkler and you touch your friend's shirt. So look how quickly that went up. So if you're playing with sparklers and you touch your friend's shirt by accident, that's how quickly you catch fire and cause serious burns to yourself. All right, so this is what we're trying to simulate. Kids playing with firecrackers in an alley. So look how quickly that dry brush goes up. It goes through the fence. And this is what we see all the time. You're playing with fireworks, the fireworks tip over, they go to someplace you're not extending it to, so now you have a full fire going in the alley. that's now just extended to the shed. So now we have a shed fire. This could easily be a house fire right now. So what we're trying to show is the actual force that these cherry bomb or illegal fireworks have. So illegal fireworks. If you notice the force of that fire, that cherry bomb, not only did it make the watermelon disappear, it actually made that cinder block almost disappear. That's the type of force of the fireworks that we see that come into the city of Phoenix. That's why they're illegal. They explode. Imagine if you're holding that when that went off. If you're going to use fireworks, we tell everybody to do it in an open area on concrete or asphalt, away from any combustibles. Make sure there's some sort of water source, either a garden hose or a bucket of water, and always have adult supervision. But once again, we're telling people they don't have to use fireworks. They can come to all the great fireworks events we have in the city of Phoenix and around the valley and sit back and enjoy the fireworks and be safe.